Boop, boop. It helps if I unmute shit and it's not detecting. Oh, say something, Kitty.
Okay, so I heard you, so let's see if it hears me. Yep.
Dope Rope, say something, please.
Hello, I am here and I am existing.
Yep, we're good.
I don't have to fuck with volumes and shit.
You're a tiny bit louder than me and Dope Rope, but it's not a big deal.
I'm lowering that now.
Okay.
There we are. We should be both at the same volume now.
Testing, testing, testing from my side. Yep, okay, we're good.
Because it's picking you up at 5.8 decibels, same as me. Or negative 5.8 decibels. Okay.
So, hello, anyone who watches this?
So, hello, future Kitty. This is past day.
Well, Winglancer's in the chat.
Holy shit, Winglancer!
See?
Haven't seen you in an age!
Partially because we haven't been on Twitch in an age. So, yeah, we're back. We're working on the Small Beginnings campaign again. So, because of the issues with us not being able to stream a few of our sessions, we're going to have to go a little ways back in the adventure logs to be able to catch the video stuff up. Meaning we are going to start with, which one was it?
Poke noises of arrival.
Hi, Bug.
You keep talking.
So we're going to start with Adventure Log 19 and work our way up to the most recent one that's been written, which is Adventure Log 21. We're going to go through 3 adventure logs. And first one is Days.
Which means I gotta read 2. Kitty can read 1 to make it fair.
Okay, I'll read the most recent one.
Okay.
I'll read 21.
Adventure log, open link. Let's see. Where's 19? I've got to find it. 21, 20, 20, 19. 19 adventure log.
Yep.
Following Neston getting a pretty box, yes, she has a pretty box. That's her pretty box. If you try to take it, she will kill you. The group continued through the windiness?
Windiness.
Translation, windiness.
Windiness.
And proceeds.
No, wind.
Okay, I just don't know how to spell that word, apparently. And proceeded through several days of inactivity. They passed by an old Metaline friend known as Bob. No idea how he got there. Then the following morning, their car... Oh, this before they left.
Yeah.
Starts. Descending without the group directing it to, as its magic aura was surrounded by another aura and was flickering in and out till it reached the ground and the carpet's aura was gone. While the others are investigating, trying to figure out what happened to their carpet, Trailer hears a familiar but unidentifiable voice calling her away from the carpet, saying it has something to help her. The voice leads her to a... Speaking of, do we have our fucking carpet back?
No. Not in the Feywilds.
So I've lost 50,000 gold.
No. It eventually gained its ability to travel back. But that's later in the...
No, I mean, do we have our carpet? Not necessarily that it can fly it. So where the hell is it?
You don't know?
So I've lost 50 grand again. The voice leads her to a box that has a similar magic to that of around the carpet. Upon opening the box, Trailer gets a ghostly hug and an enchantment on her armor and her weapons. The voice whispers in her ear, "He is close, my love, keep an eye out," before vanishing. The group then decides to set up camp till the carpet hopefully works again and split up to search the area. Trailer, Dorpy, and Neston's group travel a ways before encountering a Wickerman, a giant flaming construct, which is quickly taken down. Meanwhile, Nicholas, Malene, and Sastic are webbed and attacked by an unseen attacker. Though no one was dealt lethal damage. During the fight, Nicholas takes a wild swing and announces that their intentions to find Luciendos and stop the cult, and that he is the boy that was saved. After a moment, an elf man appears and speaks, saying, "You act as if I don't already know that, and know what a disappointment you've grown up to become." He then says he's stuck his neck out for this, enough for this.
Enough.
He's done, to which Nox comes out and says, "You wouldn't want to lose the game now, would you?" Which seems to grab the man's attention. And he tells them to gather up their friends and he teleports them all to a sandstone mansion. And the group is told to not touch anything, which Nestor quite strongly struggled with. He leads them to a small office-like room and has them all sit down and shut the door. Lucienda speaks privately with Nicholas to explain what he knows about why Nicholas is cursed by this cult. Lucienda gives them what information he can as to where the cult is located, the layout of their base, and so on and so forth. After giving them this information, he teleports them to the edge between the sandy part of the desert and the rocky part of the desert. Gives Nicholas some items, including a very powerful earring. Tells Nicholas, "You know more than you know," then vanishes.
Okay, next we got Adventure Log number 20, which is Dope Ropes.
Yep. Lucienda's having left the group in the dust, as it were. Nicholas starts questioning Nox while the group headed towards the cult's base, asking them what their purpose was. Nox responded, "Yours." Nicholas asked what he was supposed to be doing. Nox responded, "What you're doing." Nicholas then said that Nox wasn't working for the cult, with which Nox didn't respond. Lastly, Nicholas asked what Nox was. Nox responded that there isn't a word for them. Next few days passed, then the group spots a baby camel in the rocky desert, and Dorby quickly adopts it and names it Baby. They did, however, have to bring give Dorpy's baby away in the next hamlet, as it wasn't safe to bring it with them. A few nights later, Melian was hit in the head while sleeping with some scrolls. Then they were stopped by a gargantuan moon beast-like thing that powers down their carpet, causing them to fall out of the air, allowing it to attack and try to apparently grab and take Nox and Melian. It did get killed, only to have another one spawn in the place beside it. Finally, Neston hears a voice telling him to request the Jinn to send them to Islis, and Islis would reward her. Iceless. Then everyone fades from consciousness, hearing a different eerie voice speak to them similar messages. Choosing to hide? 4 months to go. Plenty of time to have fun with Neston, Eulerin, Melian, Vanessa, Trela, Thavrath, Nicholas, that pretty little Vel, and everything went black.
And lastly, we have Adventure Log 21.
21, here we go.
Okay. The group awakens from their sudden unconscious state to find themselves far, far from any notable desert in a dense jungle. As they wake, they note an unfamiliar pixie hovering over Nicholas as if studying him, and finally says, as he wakes, enraged from the last message that passed through his mind before he faded to black, "I don't see the appeal." The pixie then introduces herself as Iceless and explains that she was under orders to get the group here to the Feywilds, where they were to stay so the ritual could not happen. When asked whose orders she was under, Isis says, Titania. Nicholas is having none of being kept here, as their loved ones are in danger. However, Isis argues that the entire material plane is in danger. Nicholas argues that he would sacrifice the world for this one person, as she is the most important, as is that important to him. Isis responds, and what do you think will happen to her if the cult succeeds? Where could you possibly put her that they will not find her? Malene then asks if it was possible for them to speak to the Green Lord, aka Oberon. Isis responds, possible? Yes. Likely. A little more hairy. So the group ends up making a deal with Isis, that in exchange for her showing them the way to the Green Lord's doorstep, excuse me, they owed her one favor so long as that favor did not result in certain death and did not go against their nature. Oh, goodness. And, with the deal made, they set out for Oberon's keep. After a couple days, there are torrential downpours so bad that the group nearly gets washed away by a tidal wave flood. A few days later, they hear a whinny, and which Isis identifies as a distressed unicorn, and they continue on. A day or so after that, the group fights and delimbs a sparkly displacer beast pack lord. So that is the gist
Of where we're up to.
where you're up to. So we'll say it's because it's been so long, I don't remember exactly what point in time we're at. So we'll just say you are waking up. I need a percentile.
Fun fact, Malene could get him out of here at any point she chooses to.
How so?
She has plane shift.
Oh, she was girl plane shift.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
She also knows it'd be an incredibly fucking bad idea to try that.
For multiple
Hence
reasons.
we'll go see Oberon.
Yes, because not only would it be like, you know, bad idea to tick off some Fae, it would also be like, okay, you get yourselves back to the material plane. For how long before they send you back to the Fae Wilds? And then you just waste this girl.
And, you run the risk of potentially pissing off fucking Titania. I need new colour.
Yeah. I just changed my color because Dope Ropes was purple and mine was purple.
40.
Okay. The day is kind of cloudy, but not terrible. As you're traveling, you note gradually that the air gets kind of cooler, crisper, and around you, you might notice flecks of like more browns and why?
You were saying?
You distracted me by changing your picture.
I'm changing characters. I'm not actually changing my picture.
I know what you're doing, but it changes the picture to your character. Anyway, sorry. The air starts getting kind of cooler and crisper as you go, even though it's getting closer to midday. And you note that the foliage around you starts getting more into shades of orange and red and brown. As Iceless announces about by midday, we're about to cross over into the territory of the Fall Court. Same as Summer Court, don't stray. Understood?
Um,
No,
yes.
nods. Yeah, nods of affirmation.
I mean, Neston's a fucking pixie. I hope she understands.
Yeah.
And Marlene knows enough to know about Oberon, so.
Mm-hmm. So you guys proceed onward into the fall forest. It's typical as what you see in any autumn setting that is set up in an area that allows for there to actually be seasons.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Fall leaves decorating the
Hold on,
forest
Kitty.
floor.
Give it a second, you'll have to repeat because you started breaking up. You're good.
Okay. I was saying it's typical of any depiction of autumn that you see in areas that allow for seasons. There's the crisp fall leaves decorating the forest floor. There's the smell of pine and apples and oak trees and all kinds of autumny feels. And you travel for the rest of the day. And I need a percentile roll.
There we go.
Takes a minute for it to register when you start typing. Okay.
Ooh.
In
Okay.
this autumn forest, it starts raining quite a bit. Like, it's not downpouring, it's not pelting you, but it is foggy and wet and just dark in the sky. And I need somebody roll a d6. Okay. 2. I'll be right back. I apologize.
Okay.
Later.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Okay. 2. Okay. As you're traveling through the autumn forest this day, it's hard to tell, but it's probably approaching mid-morning. And I need everyone to roll spot and listen checks. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, for me at least, sorry.
Yep, no worries.
That's it for me.
Okay. So. Okay. Trayla, Nicholas, Malene, and Neston all here. Something big moving towards the group from behind trees and stuff. Sounds bipedal, but you can't see it.
None of us see it.
None of you see it. Actually, I should roll
Is
for
it
NPCs because
invisible? Because Marlene has seen the unseen.
you don't see it.
Do I have the one that lets me see magic? Bullshit. Probably not, but I'm just checking.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
I do have detect magic at will.
Okay.
It's a base ability. Is it
Okay.
magical, or is this entire place fucking magical?
Well, the entire place is pretty magical, but you don't see any concentration of magical aura in any particular area besides
Okay.
your party.
So it's just stealth then, is what I'm getting at.
That's a pretty high stealth roll.
Does not surprise me.
I rolled a 37 to spot.
Mm-hmm.
it could have rolled a natural 20 on its stealth.
Mm-hmm. So you hear this set of bipedal footsteps going towards you, kind of following you. And yeah.
I don't know about Iceless, but Nested is invisible.
Looking to see what I can do.
I can't do anything.
Only I was still wearing those.
Wearing what?
My tremor sense boots.
That'd be nice.
I have one thing I can try, and I'm gonna try it.
What you gonna try?
My quick reconnoiter. Let me re-roll my spot and listen.
Okay. That's Nicholas's thing. Same listen.
Yeah, same listen, but
Lower spot. So.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, River. Can't tell what flavor these are supposed to be. Okay, so can you guys think of anything, or should I proceed?
I have nothing. Literally.
Yeah, 'cause if it's not invisible, then there's nothing I can do.
Okay. Iceless continues you guys moving, but says in a hushed voice, "You've caught his attention. Be prepared to fight, and don't let him touch you." Before she turns and what was I gonna have her do? Okay. Before she mutters in Sylvan, I don't know if anyone here speaks Sylvan beside Neston.
I think Malane might. I'll check.
Yeah. Pretty sure Nicholas
Yes,
and
Malane
Trayla don't,
speaks Sylvan.
Okay. Says in Sylvan, "My armor is stronger than your will." As her body shimmers as she casts a spell, then turns to face a direction of over here, what would be south on the map, in this direction, and says, "Reveal yourself, Blight Lord." As see.
Was he using immutable form?
Probably not, because I don't know what that is.
Immutable form means if he's not moving, he's indistinguishable from a dead tree. Or
Well, he
from
was
what?
moving. You heard him following you.
So how the fuck did we not see him? Because invisibility should have shown up to my warlock abilities.
You're right, and it didn't.
He can't have been on another plane and stalking us from that, because we're on that plane that people do that from.
No,
Day,
the
you
ethereal
answered
plane.
it. You answered it yourself. Natural
How?
20.
Did he nat 20 stealth us?
Yeah, his hide was nat 20.
You cheeky bitch.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
I don't know what I'm doing, because I'm pretty sure I can't do anything against this bitch.
That's so optimistic.
Remember I pointed out that my characters are almost useless in combat?
That is such a wrong number.
What? What did you roll?
Uh,
Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna keep the 16 and actually make it what it's supposed to be, which is a 32.
Good idea.
Neston, you have a +8.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay. Yuki. Everyone got it all entered in?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, not into that. I forgot that existed.
Oops.
I have one thing I can do. Just
There we
one.
go.
All right, Nicholas, you are first. You see this big ass, sick looking treant looking thing start reveal itself and make its way towards you.
Have we been told to attack?
Well, Iceless said, prepare to fight.
Okay. Moving over there.
Get the fuck out the way.
And gonna shoot. Gonna shoot.
Yeah, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Mm-hmm. Making sure my attack bonus is right. Yep. Natural 20.
Nice. All right. Hits. Critical hits. It's range or piercing. Yeah, piercing's what it's categorized by. Life threatening. Neck wound. Quadruple damage.
Okay, so I need resistance here. So many shot, I just add another d6 to my attack roll or to my damage.
Yeah, because it counts as another.
No. Many shot use. Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's extra arrows.
I was thinking greater many shot where you have to roll an extra attack.
For each arrow.
Yes, it does not give you sneak attack on the extra arrow. It's greater many shot that does.
Yeah, so just
greater many shot is balked.
Okay, so okay, this is a lot of math.
Critical multiply.
You said quad. I said quad.
Quad.
Oh.
Working out those quads.
25. Big attack is multiplied in this version, so.
What?
Big attack isn't.
Isn't, yeah. Okay, I thought you said it is, and I'm like, no.
No. I said isn't. Don't worry.
I know. I just misheard. Jesus.
He might be hurting after that. Might.
Just a little bit.
There are different damage types if you need.
Yeah,
break
what
this
are the
down.
damage types? Yeah.
The majority of it is force.
Force, okay.
And 12d6 of that is fire.
Fire. Okay. What about the 8d6? That's just sneak
Also,
attack?
that's my skirmish damage.
Your skirmish.
So that's also counts as, I think, force.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I can calculate how much is each if you absolutely need me to.
It doesn't matter.
Oh. Wow.
You shoot off. How many arrows are in your multi-shot?
I only have 2.
Just the 2 total?
Yeah.
Okay. You fire off 2 arrows from your bow. And they both like pelt him in either jugular of the neck, where jugular would be on a human. With just
Jugular's only one
flame.
side.
I thought both sides, like right here.
No, the other one's got a different name. I don't remember what it's
Well,
called.
jugular and alternate jugular.
Alternate. I'm gonna look up what it's called now. Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's basically both skewer right in its neck, bursting with fire and force.
Well, more accurately, they're not arrows anymore after I fire them. They're literally just flame-wrapped force projectiles.
Yeah, they started out as arrows, which still is aligned with what I said, which you fire 2 arrows from your bow.
Mm-hmm.
And the beams that occur afterwards just right in its neck area. And excuse me. And he just immediately goes up in fucking flames as he burns for us for a second or two and then completely vanishes. No ash, no nothing left behind. Isis looks
It's keratin.
Keratin, thank you.
Tid with a D, not A.
Keratid, did it. Okay.
Carotid?
That's the.
Carotid, okay.
I quit.
Isis looks. Sorry, what?
Nicholas just walks back over.
Isis looks at you with a slight nod of approval. Good work getting him out of here quick, but he's not dead. We need to keep moving, because who knows where he'll respawn.
Shit, he's a respawn type. Is he a fucking type of revenant? Which makes him completely unkillable. I mean, makes sense.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So, you guys remove the Blight Lord from the situation and continue on, I
That's
assume?
got to be worth a bit of XP.
Mm-hmm.
One shot.
Yeah, one shot.
One shot.
Two forces being fired, but 1 shot. Okay. So, you guys continue onward. Couple days pass as you're walking through the fall or the autumn forest. And I need a percentile roll.
It's dope ropes. I rolled the D6.
Yep. Weather's pretty gloomy. Everything's soggy and wet. Dark clouds in the sky. No real. It's raining harder than it was the other day. But no real threats like thunderstorms or anything like that. And on this day, I need everyone, not everyone, I need someone to roll me D5.
Why not find it? There. 1.
There it is. I'm like, where is it? 1. Interesting. Okay. Okie doke. You're traveling along, and still fairly early into the morning. Like you saw from where you had camped the night before. You see a loosely fenced off pumpkin patch. You know, it's got the little short fences that end with just a diagonal kind of stuff around it.
I remember
More
this now.
decorative than anything. More decorative than anything. And you're traveling through it, passing by all the pumpkins and the patches, and you all hear a sound that's just this creepy, eerie laughter. Just this
Nope.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Just coming from a ways in the pumpkin patch. And I need everyone to roll will saves.
Versus fear? No.
Yeah, if you're immune to fear, you're fine.
Malene is completely immune to fear. I'm checking because I have some bullshit I can do with.
Drayla is also completely immune to fear.
Yep, I know. But Nicholas is not, I believe. That's cock die. Wish it wasn't a cock die because the other number was better.
Okay. Nesta needs to roll a will save.
Mm-hmm.
I think Neston's fine.
Not 20?
Not quite.
Oh.
But I still think she's fine.
Zastic and Dorpy rolled the same. With very different modifiers.
Oh, the Nicholas failed horribly. So
Oh dear lord. I just saw the die like because when you click back it'll show the last die roll. I just saw it slowly go into 1.
also there was something I had for the fucking Light Lord or whatever.
What?
Nicholas has blind sense.
Oops.
30-foot blind sense.
Oops. So hold up. I need to find this. Oh goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to find the mechanics of something.
Problem is, that's easier to do than, say, Winglancer.
Huh? What do you mean, Day?
Look at Winglance's thing
No,
in
I
the
see what he
chat.
said. I'm just confused as to how it's easier to do than to say.
I meant to reverse it.
Okay. Okay. That's where my confusion was. Where in the hell do I find this? Okay. Okay. So, pass, 2 failed. Neston passed. Nicholas very much failed. Sastic and Dorby failed. Okay. So Sastic and Dorby kind of shift uncomfortably, very, very flighty looking, like just scared, and now are suffering this shaken condition. Unfortunately for Nicholas, he rolled a nat 1, so you are now frightened.
What does that do? I don't know.
Frightened, I believe you have to try to get away from whatever's scaring you. I'm double checking. That's the wrong book. Right here. A frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight.
Can
Right.
Neston cast remove fear on him?
Yeah.
I want to see what that spell, how that spell works,
Yep.
because I have it as a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, his fear effect is suppressed and he gains a +4 morale bonus against fear effects.
Okay. That's nice.
So she's like, hey, no.
No.
Solved.
Toughen up.
And because of the way Neston casts spells, she knows she's gonna sing a song that's mocking the fuck out of him
Wait,
for being
I
afraid of a little boys.
I have a better idea.
What?
Is this a sonic-based fear effect?
No.
Is it auditory? Is my question. Is
Well,
the fear coming from from the sound?
No, the sound itself is not causing the fear.
You were gonna suggest counter song?
Yep.
Yes, Neston's mocking the shit out of you in song for being afraid.
And then is something like, "Come on, little baby, toughen it up."
The big bad hunter thinks he's such a big shot, but when a little laugh from a creepy as fuck forest happens,
Yeah.
the big
Nicholas,
bad hunter wants to run and hide.
so Nicholas is fine at this moment. Sastic and Dorpy are both still very like creeped out, kind of jittery. They're shaken.
I want to check my Inspire Courage. Does it affect multiple people? Yes, it inspires everyone within range. So she can continue the song up, changing it into Inspire Courage, which just gives a +1 morale bonus versus fear effects.
Okay. What does Aura of Courage specifically do again? Or Song of Courage, or whatever?
A bard with 3 or more ranks in a performed skill can use song or poetics to inspire courage in his allies, including himself, bolstering them against fear, improving their combat abilities. To be affected, an ally must be able to hear the bard sing. The effects last as long as the ally hears the bard sing and for 5 rounds thereafter. An affected ally receives a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear effects and a +1 morale bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. At 8th level it improves, but I don't think she's an 8th level bard, which she is not. She's a 4th level bard.
Okay. So Iceless just glances back at the group and says, just continue walking.
Well, Neston's singing her little jig.
You just continue onward. And I need everyone to roll spot checks.
Spot checks.
Spot checks. And she'll say, just continuing on and try not to show fear.
Well, Nicholas can't be affected by fear for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because if he is affected while under the effects of that spell, it's immediately suppressed.
All right. So you've got okay.
And just reminder, blind sense 30 feet.
Yep.
And detect magic and see invisibility.
Yep. So you all are continuing on. Again, Sassing Dorpy getting kind of shifty, like the genie just starts just giggling randomly in random spurts.
Yeah, of course she is.
Isis looks like she's about ready to like banish this fucking genie or something, if she could. Just annoyed. And you all hear something moving really quick, rustling from trees to trees behind you, but none of you see anything. And I need everyone to roll little saves except for Nicholas and Trayla.
Fear effect?
Yes, okay. That's why I said and Trayla and Malene.
Everyone else gets a +1.
Cool.
Thanks to Neston. I think I'm good.
Oh, I forgot to mention, as you hear that whatever it was, like move quickly behind you from one side of the trail to the other,
Yeah.
immediately after the sound of rustling stops, you hear that same laugh but more menacing, just from everywhere around you.
I don't understand how I'm not seeing these things.
I stealth roll, so I'm guessing.
What?
Considering you have blind sight, that makes no difference.
It wasn't close enough. Okay. Let's see. Why did you roll for Trayla? Oh, that was Spot, sorry. It's just Neston, Sestic, Dorpy. Neston is fine.
Figured she would be at that.
Yeah. Sastic and Dorpy, however, start running in the opposite direction, in the direction you guys were headed, down the trail, just like, ah! As they are now frightened.
Remove fear. I'll cast it on both of them as well. I have 3 first level spell slots.
So that Neston sees them, or is it Meline? Neston or Meline?
Neston.
Neston, okay.
Maline's not a spellcaster, remember?
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if she had like scrolls or something. So yeah, Neston sees the two clearly about to bolt, and she just like flutters over and taps them both with some remove fear, and they're like,
While
like
mocking them
adrenaline
as
coming
well.
down. What?
She mocks them as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't mock Dorpy because Dorpy's Dorpy.
Dorpy's Dorpy. You can't be mad at Dorpy.
She mocks Sastic though because he thinks he's a big hunter.
He's a big tough dwarf.
And
Okay.
we just proved he's not.
Mm-hmm. So you continue walking, Iceless continuing to lead you guys completely just unaffected by the whatever the hell's going on. And then
I'm gonna guess this dude's not very happy with Neston at the moment. He keeps taking away their fear.
yeah, they do.
It's different for Maline because Maline's just outright not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
But they were afraid, and then they're not afraid anymore.
I'll be right back. Sorry again.
Okay. Fun fact is, Winglancer, we know what this is.
Back. Sorry about that.
It's part of the lost episode. This one. Welcome back, Winglancer.
Oh. Yeah. That's weird.
What's weird?
A picture I thought I had on my computer is not on my computer. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry for the delay. I thought I had this and I did not. Okay, so Nicholas and Sastic and Dorothy are all fine. Trayla and Malene are fine. And I need Neston to make a will save, as all of a sudden, jumping out of the tree line in front of your group, letting out this horrific scream, roar, more shriek thing, baring its teeth and just looking huge and intimidating, pops out in front of you. Shifty. Oh. And Neston is now shaken.
Better than being afraid.
You mean frightened?
She's like, holy shit, it's big!
It's like, whoo, that came out of nowhere. Like, and then it just, like, it's crouching a little bit. Like, it's like lanky legs are like bent up, and it's crouching and like elbows up, making itself look really big, even bigger than it is. And it just then gets this wicked grin on its pumpkin head face and goes, "Thanks for the meal," before dashing off and disappearing.
Creepy fuck.
As I said, little, he ain't little.
Especially not compared to Neston.
Yeah. That's like, what, 5 size categories difference, because that was huge. It's tiny.
Milene will be like, the fuck was that about?
Isis will sigh and say, "The Pumpkin King enjoys causing fear. He's not one to typically harm anyone. However, he does get power off of the fear he creates."
Oh wait, you guys were actually scared? I thought you were playing.
Sastic just kind of rubs the back of his head awkwardly.
I know, right? The warrior type's got afraid. Malene's the princess type. Instant throwing knife target, if you ask me. Don't do that.
Yeah, we don't want to fuck with anything here. It's, ew. We don't want to fuck with anything here. We don't want to piss anything off. So we don't absolutely have to.
Everything here can and will destroy us.
And Isis continues to lead you onward. And you reach the edge of the pumpkin patch, because you were pretty close to it when the Pumpkin King jumped out and screamed at you. So you make it to the edge of the pumpkin patch, and you can see as you pass through the trees that it's getting, you feel it's getting a little colder. And in the distance, you see the edges of a mountain and a lot of snow. And you set up camp for the night, a little ways from the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, I don't want to give the Pumpkin King something to play with.
Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry, my throat. So, you reckon by midday the next day you'll make it into, Isis tells you you'll make it into the winter court.
Okay, we're getting
Nice. And
accelerated
Isis,
travel.
what?
We're getting accelerated travel.
Yeah, because different rules apply to this place than the travel in the material plane.
Yeah, I think last time we did this, it took us ages.
Oh,
Doesn't matter,
one that you
though.
recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, though, because the fucking Feywilds changes its travel rules on a whim.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. I think I fucked up. I did fuck up. So you are not near the winter court yet. When the winter lands. I fucked up. You okay, Dobro?
I'm just hungry.
Oh, you not have food?
Nothing I want to eat. I've been eating eggs for the past 3 days.
I get that.
I'm sorry.
I'd help if I could.
I know.
I'd send Dill some spaghetti, which I plan to make either tonight or tomorrow. A spaghetti. Looks like worms. So you reach the edge of the pumpkin patch, and you camp a little ways away, but there's still more fall forest to go through.
Yeah.
I thought it was going really fast too, but I'm like, So you wake up the next morning. You wake up morning, 2-3 days later. Any percentile roll?
That's yours. Dobro. Yeah, there.
We both almost called Dobro Pug in the span of like 10 minutes. 77. You guys don't like nice weather, do you? Still pretty rainy. Not as like pelting rain as it was yesterday, but the sky's still dark. Everything's still soggy. You have to be careful walking across the leaves so you don't slip. And I need a D4. 4. Interesting. Day, you were so in the way. Keep having to move your little box all over the place just to click on things. Since y'all are heading in that direction, I'm gonna move you over a little bit so there's space in front of you. There we go. So when you encounter things that are ahead of you, they're ahead of you. All right. You all are walking along. Probably day 10-ish of traveling through the fall, the autumn forest. And as you're walking, you see a figure up ahead, walking the trail in your direction, clearly going the opposite way.
Okay.
Ruin my fun, LOL. Yes, Winglancer, that is my entire focus of DMing this game is to ruin your fun. That you're not in. So you see her, walking along in all yours direction. And about there, she just stops and seems to be gazing at you. You can't really tell with the veil that's over her eyes. And her face is calm, like what you can see of it. It's this calm, straight line mouth, but not like stern looking. Just kind of just watching you all as if expectantly. Iceless flutters down to the ground and performs a court curtsy to this woman, my lady.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And she glances to you all with a pointed look, like, bow.
Malene was already bowing the moment she saw doing her own version, her own court curtsy.
Yep.
And Neston's literally on the ground, like prostrating herself, even though she's invisible. Neston ain't stupid. She's a fey creature herself.
This woman looks over the group as they're, I'm assuming everyone is bowing at this point, except the genie.
Mm.
Good luck making a genie do fucking anything.
And the faintest, sweet, and yet noble, elegant smile appears on this woman's face. And she says, "Hello, travelers. Is there anything I can do? Anything you need?"
Does the hairs on the back of Malene's neck stand up at that?
Roll sense motive.
Roll sense.
Anyone else can do this too. You're a diplomat. You should be good at sense motive.
I'm more the talky talk type.
You're a talking out type that doesn't read the room. Gotcha.
I can read the room okay-ish, but I have a plus 30 to diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
I will also
In
roll
other words,
sense
I'm
motive
used to
because
getting
why
my
not?
own fucking way.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Dopo?
But I will also roll sense motive for Nicholas because why not?
Not for Trailer.
There'd be no point.
I know.
And there was no point. to
Nicholas
begin
has
with.
no idea. Nicholas doesn't even sense the threat in that statement. He's like, oh, she just wants to be friendly.
She's an enigma. She's just an enigma. It's like, I have no idea what's going on in this chick, but I'm not put off by it.
The 26 is pretty fucking good.
26 is pretty good. The woman doesn't appear like she's being overtly malicious with that question. Seems as if she's asks that to anyone she comes across.
She's a fucking fae. They don't have to be malicious. It's just they follow the rules of the fae.
Yep. And so you feel like she asks that of anyone she comes across in travel.
Yeah.
However, what do I need to roll something? Okay. So, Iceless remains curtsied as this woman talks, and like I said, this woman, she doesn't appear like really malicious, as if she's just like doing business. Very detached feeling.
She's a fucking fae. That's what you get. We don't want to make deals with any more faes. We already have a deal with Iceless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's enough of a fucking nightmare already. Iceless is the one doing the talky talk at the moment.
Well, she's just addressing the question to all of you.
Faye Winglancer, it's not might be a double-edged sword, it is a double-edged sword. They'll give you the world. It's what they want in return that hurts.
Typical, yeah.
I don't know how to word it, but Melina's going to be extremely diplomatic and decline.
Yep.
However, she will offer if she needs anything.
Well, giving someone what they want from me is a two-way street in and of itself. Let me explain.
Let me explain. Blaise just like, she has no need of anything at this point, and hopes Nicholas picks up on that.
Don't ask for anything. I'm echoing from someone. I don't know who.
What?
Hello?
What?
Like on and off, I'm hearing my voice echo back at me. I don't know who it's from or what's causing it.
I don't know.
Anyway, she says, "Let me explain. I am, well, words for what I am is faded at this point. But I am quite capable and quite powerful. If you need anything, odds are it's within my capacity to grant in exchange for payment."
Why can I see Nicholas fucking this up so badly?
Like, I don't care what happens to me, just save her.
Given the fact that that's the reason we're going to see Oberon, has Nicholas got any input on this?
You're seriously doubting his intelligence here. You're like seriously making him like he's just a stupid idiot when he's not.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying he's passionate about the rage you were feeling when you arrived here because of that message. That's what I was attributing it to. Like, you are,
and also
nothing else
to
matters.
Quote,
gotta save her.
And also to quote Youth, Nicholas doesn't know shit about the Feywilds.
Yeah, like when, like in the adventure log, I mentioned a quote from you that was, you would gladly trade the whole world for this person. So.
And this chick is basically offering you a free pass.
Well, not free, but.
But, and thinking about this logically, we're dealing in the affairs of gods. So unless you are a god yourself, that I don't know how much you can help.
Oh shit!
Shit! He doesn't say that, but that's the logic in his head.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh shit, I'm gonna have to maze this chick and we're gonna have to run. Muzzle Nick just in case. Melina will say, we don't find ourselves in any dire needs at this point. However, having a future boon with a Fey lord or lady, I'm guessing Fey lady, but I might be wrong.
Good to point out that they could be not what they appear. Good job.
Yes, and then it's like, could always be useful, but I don't so much words. I can't word. She doesn't want to owe anyone anything, but having her a boon owed to her would be different.
I'm confused as to how you're getting the boon.
No, that's what Malene is trying to say to this.
Yeah, but what is she insinuating? I'm not understanding.
If the Fey Lord or Lady needed something done, she would consider doing it for a boon in the future.
Gotcha.
And she doesn't want to owe anyone.
Anything. Just a
Yes.
Okay.
But having something owed to her, that's a different story.
Naturally, that is the more beneficial of the two options. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I do not make requests. I just do business. I give you what you need, and something will be given in return.
No, that's creepy. That's a no. That's a hard no from me. Sorry. I love the fact that Malene can talk to this level of fucking creature
Yeah.
without freaking out because she's diplomatic as fuck.
She's really
And
good at that.
she also has Nefarious guarding her mind.
Mhm. So I suppose it is a pass as of now.
I'm afraid that that's what it looks like.
What a shame. Or I hope you get what you need in your own power.
No. You know what I just thought of? If this chick was evil, the whole, well, I guess she's all have to die then.
No, she's not
We
gonna
didn't
kill
ask for our lives.
you. She also didn't put it up there as an offer for the deal, so.
She's a fae. They won't necessarily put information out.
Yeah.
That's if she was
Yeah,
evil as fuck, but most fae
Yeah.
are not so much evil.
They can be self-serving to hell, but not necessarily
Yes.
super evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
They wouldn't go out of most fae wouldn't go out of their way to kill you without a reason.
no. Yeah, unless you like slighted them.
Malene's being extremely diplomatic here as not to offend this fae.
Yeah, she says, "That's a shame. I do hope you get what you need in your journeys through your own power, as unlikely as that may be. Farewell, then." She just keeps walking past you guys, expecting you to like part as she walks.
Yes. Fucking part. Let her pass. Let her pass.
And just continues down the road.
Winglancer, Malene is more diplomatic than I am. So if I can't think of a way to phrase it, we can always resort to Malene simply rolling a dice. And she doesn't have to roll a dice for any diplomatic encounter. She can take a 10, which means she immediately gets a 40 for any of her interactions.
Yep.
So Malene has a silver tongue. I still don't think it's going to be enough for dealing with Oberon.
Well, he's God. Casually.
We'll let Dorpy deal with him.
No one can be mad at Dorpy.
Exactly.
Guys, continue on your path.
As we continue on, and we're probably well away from her, and we're setting up camp for the night. Malene's going to ask Iceless, with all due respect, who that was.
Who the hell was that?
That was terrifying.
Iceless will sigh and say, "That was the Lady of the Black Rose." As she said, what she is lost to most. I'm sure King Oberon or Lady Titania would know, but I do not. All I know is she and her 3 sisters just wander the Feywilds and offer to grant any one wish that is within their power to grant, but the cost is not revealed until you make the deal. And the cost is usually steep.
Well, he's like, I would guess that is the usual cost when dealing with high fae.
Not really, actually, no. Most will
I know.
discuss terms and conditions.
No, I meant the cost being steep.
Oh, the cost being steep. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, because
Dep-
high fae have ridiculous power.
yeah. Depends on what you make
But
the deal
yes.
for. The weight of the job, the more steep the cost. But with her, that steepness is more so for the lower costing jobs as well as the higher.
Think. Shit. She's like,
Lost it.
thank all that is good. Nobody decided to try and make a deal.
Generally, that is the case. Better to do things on your own than rely on others, especially at the costs that she tends to give.
Clearly, present company is much more. What's the word? I'm trying to think of the word.
I don't know what you're trying to say. So
Basically, what she's trying to say is that Iceless is much better to deal with.
I wish I could say the feeling was mutual.
Iceless just wants to kill us all and be done with it, doesn't she?
Oh, Iceless is just pissed at the situation she found herself in. She's
She
like,
got
I was
forced to
told
deal
by
with.
Titania herself to bring you here and just keep you in a safe place until
And now
all
you want to
this
go to
shit is
see Lord
over.
Oberon?
And now you're dragging me all over the Feywilds to go see Lord frickin' Oberon.
As if he's gonna do anything against Lady Titania.
Right?
Yeah.
Next morning, percentile. After you guys, set up camp and everything for the night.
It's Dobrov's turn again.
Yeah, it is.
So close, but so far.
Weather is a little better than it's been. It's not. It's like misting occasionally, but not pelting rain like it's been. Little not as dark. Little lighter in the clouds as you set out, and eventually, towards mid-afternoon, you all start to notice the air getting colder, more frigid. Your face feels tingles from the change of cool to cold. And as you're walking, and you see up ahead some mountains and a snow-covered forest. You see the rain that occasionally drops, switching over into snowfall. And yeah, you have eventually, by the end of the day, you have crossed over into the winter court. And Isis tells you as you are about to cross the border. Sorry, what?
This is where shit gets dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And Isis tells you all as you are about to cross over the border. You're about to enter the winter forest and the territory of the winter court. Even more so now, do not stray, and do everything I say exactly if you wish to live.
And pray we don't encounter the fucking Winter Queen. Otherwise, we ain't getting away. The only one who can intervene at that point is Oberon.
Titania and the Winter Queen, Queen Mab, are opposites of the same coin.
You know, fun fact, the official law states nobody knows the Winter Queen's name. It is suspected Titania knows it.
Yeah.
Because they're sisters.
Yeah.
And it's also suspected that the Winter Queen is the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
Yeah.
nobody knows.
Yeah, so the Winter Queen would be very bad to run into.
Yes.
So you guys.
And we're entering her domain, so.
Yep. So you make it to the winter forest. And like I said, it was mid-afternoon-ish when you crossed over. So soon enough, it's time to set up camp. A little more chilly here. It's a little harder to get a fire going, you know. It's just, but you all set up camp, go to bed. Centile?
This one's mine.
Okay, so it's not snowing anymore. It's still pretty cold. It's definitely still below freezing. But the sun is out. And, you know, a few clouds here and there, making the snow glisten and sparkle. And yeah, I need someone to roll 86.
A D6, that's dope rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Are you okay?
That's just hungry. But
Other than food? Okay.
I just really need food. But I
I'm sorry.
don't want to eat eggs because that's all I've been eating.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I need everyone to roll listen checks. As you are traveling about a day or so later. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Sorry, I meant to say this. I also need a spot check.
Trailer's blind.
Apparently. First, yeah. Nicholas, Trayla, and Neston all hear something very big. Well, two somethings moving through the snow on either side of you. Neston only hears one source of sound. And Nicholas, Neston, and Malene all see one of source of sound. I'll do this again because I'm a dum-dum. I'll be back again. Flatter does not want to say. Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Alright. That's the one you can see.
Okay.
Blind sense 30 feet.
You're right. I did forget about that. So you sense another one about right here-ish.
They're related to a purple worm. They should be solitary, so this is weird. Or we're about to be in the middle of a fucking turf war. Or we're in the middle of mating season and we're in real fucking trouble.
So yeah. Since Nicholas can sense where this other thing is, I'm not gonna bother keeping it hidden. Initiative. The die I am routinely using for Dorpy is consistently rolling way better than the one I'm routinely using for Stastic. Everyone got it entered?
Yeah.
I has.
Oh. Maline, Nicholas, who do you want to go first, or do you want to roll off?
Nicholas can go first.
Okay. Iceless is going to turn invisible. Oh, she's gonna turn invisible, so she's gonna vanish.
Ow.
And you okay?
Yeah, just stiff legs.
Um, Next we have Nicholas. What you gonna do when the frostworm comes for you?
These are frostworms. We're all fucked.
That's what I said, didn't I?
I didn't hear you say it, but you might have.
Because if these are
Frostworms are related to purple worms.
Yeah, you said,
and I said
if these guys are related to purple worms. You didn't say frostworms.
which frostworms are.
Yeah.
or
Which
the
means
ones I'm
my
thinking
statement
of.
applies.
The ones I'm thinking of, if you kill them, they explode into ice, which means we're all fucked.
Uh-huh. That's their special ability.
There's nothing else we can do.
Kill them. You have the ability. Have no doubt you can kill both of them in this one round.
I'm gonna attack the bottom one first.
Okay.
$32.
32, I believe hits. Let me double check. Yep. Oh, and oh goodness. My hands are shaking so bad. I hate it.
Why are they shaking?
Just the tremors I've been having for months now.
No, it's just the way the Feywilds are, Winglancer. This could be a lot worse if we're in the Shadow Realm.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
And
yeah, I was gonna say how many of that's fire?
5.
5? Okay, so
Yeah.
make it 10. Okay. And now it gets to make a fort save.
No, I don't.
Hmm?
If we're using the new rules, then no, it doesn't.
No, I calculated.
25 plus 2 per hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
They got, what, 18 hit dice or some shit like that?
14.
14.
So
yeah,
it's
so
25
that's
plus
still
28.
39.
What?
What? No, wait, don't worry. I fucked up.
They have a
25 plus 28.
Yeah, they have a threshold of 53.
Yes. Just.
So just pass it, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what is the DC then? You passed it by 5. Oh, so every
I think
10
it's
points of
per.
damage. Every 10 points of damage dealt to the attacker in excess of. So you didn't go by past 10, so still a DC 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine. Or it's fine.
Yeah, I thought it'd pass that.
Yeah. It's not very likely that anything at this level is gonna pass. It's gonna fail a DC 15 force check.
This is like a D100 roll fight.
Or what?
This fight's like a D100 roll.
Okay, any more attacks, Nicholas, or is that all you can do?
No, I have 2 more. I was just waiting.
Okay. Yeah, just checking. Yep. And the 4, I assume, is the fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you move, Dobro, for your skirmish?
Yeah, I moved when I started the fight.
Yeah, unfortunately. Over here.
Oh, you've got travel devotion, don't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. So you get your full attack and your movement.
So that does not trigger massive damage, but it does give massive damage.
I mean, it does trigger because it'd be 1 point higher.
No, 53
No, the
is
damage.
its.
Mm-hmm.
To trigger
It
massive
has a
damage is
53
53
threshold.
points.
This would be a 54
You rolled
Because-
50.
Oh, yeah. No,
Because of the fire.
Oh.
You're right.
You had brought up the fire.
I know, I know. My bad. Plus, what is your fort? Yeah, we're fine. Or it's fine. Go ahead.
Good.
Yep, I said go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hits. So that would be
And 50.
50. So it does not trigger massive damage, actually, this time. However, this frost worm curls, writhes, and shrieks as it's hit over and over and over again.
And explodes.
And its body crystallizes into ice and explodes.
I think we're all in range of that too.
Oh yeah, you all are.
Because it's fucking huge.
Even the other frostworm is in range of it.
Mm-hmm.
If the other frostworm is underground, though, it takes no damage.
It wasn't. It was just hiding in the snow. Because it's white.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, I need everyone to roll reflex saves.
Okay. I think Neston's fine.
Yeah, Neston's good. She just flutters and dodges between the shards of ice.
You know, if that hit Neston, even on a fail, Neston's completely dead. Like, overkill dead. Because she has 37 hit points. Total. Malene may have passed that. And she might be able to tank one of them. I don't know. We'll see.
So many of the people and creatures I'm rolling for right now have the exact same reflex save. Okay. So Neston's completely fine. Gets to avoid all the damage.
Yeah, because she got an at 20.
Yeah.
That was literally her only chance of survival.
And on her turn, she should literally just get the fuck away.
Just
What's
fly,
the range of
bitch,
their
fly.
explosion?
100 feet.
I can get out of that, thankfully.
Yeah.
Thanks to boosting my speed out the ass, I can make that. I have a 90-foot fly speed.
I almost did it wrong.
Yeah.
Almost did exclamation mark instead of slash.
I do that all the time.
Yep. Okay, so Nicholas, Malene, and that's it. Get half damage off of that.
Nicholas takes nothing.
Because you have the evasion.
I have evasion.
Or evasion, yeah. Nice. Trayla, Sastic, Dorpy, and Iceless, though you don't see her, you hear her like, ah! I'll take full damage.
I'm guessing Dorpy's dead again.
Nope.
No? He's got enough health to tank one hit?
Mm-hmm. Look at his health bar.
What's the damage total?
40 for full.
Okay, so Malene takes 20.
Trayla also takes 20 because I'm activating her Enduring Amulet to give her cold resistance 20.
Well, that would only affect the 66. You'd still take the full from the 46.
Yeah, but there is 20 damage within the cold to negate, which would still drop it by 20.
Okay. I thought it was endurance.
Enduring element only reduces it by a certain amount.
Yeah, I thought it was resistance, not immunity.
It would not reduce the
it's
full
giving
20.
me resistant 20. It's giving me resistance 20, and within within the
Okay.
There's 30 cold damage.
So it'd be
So you're
dropping.
burning 3 charges.
Yeah, to give
Okay,
myself
cool.
20, so I'd only take 20. Still works.
Still works, yeah. So yeah, I need to. There we go. Okay. Assuming that's all Nicholas can do.
That was 3 shots.
That was 3
Yes.
shots, yeah. Malene?
I
Torpede
don't
deleted.
think I have anything I can do.
Torpede Destiny to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Dorpy, literally, actually, that's what Malene's gonna do. Dorpy, maze. I'm burning a scroll to protect him.
You're sending him into a maze spell?
He's getting fucking out of. He can't run 100
He
feet
can't
in
run
one
that
round.
fast. You're right. He can only move 30 feet per move action.
That's the best I can do is maze him.
Fair enough, but Dorpy's gonna be hella confused.
And teleporting. Everything short of plane shift does not get you out of the maze.
Cool.
You can attempt an intelligence check, but I don't think he's gonna pass.
That's funny. Okay, so that's all you're doing? Oh, you're fucking the hell off. Okay.
Yep, and Neston shoots up 180 feet.
Okay. Dorpy is in a maze and is just like, everybody go! Everybody go!
Everyone gone!
Dorpy alone!
That's
With Draco!
that's
with
a
Draco.
unique use. That's a unique use of the spell.
It really is, because it doesn't say anything dangerous is in the maze. It's just a maze.
There is nothing hostile in a maze. In the maze,
I know.
it's just an.
I'm gonna put Dorpy over here. Just be like, out of the way.
I used maze in a way that was not
Not
conventional.
intended. Okay, Sastic. I need him to roll something. Probably not gonna work, but I gotta roll it. Okay, it did work. I take it back.
Don't you hate it when you cannot find what you're looking for on your fucking character sheet?
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Found it.
Okay.
So
So Sastic has his weapons at the ready. His cold iron axes, battle axes. But pauses a moment as he looks at the worm and says, "Hold fire. It's not here for us." That's all he does, just standing defensively. Trayla?
Dreading your weapons isn't going to attack.
What?
She's ready to attack, but she's not going to.
Okay. So that's the live one. It sees you guys unalive the other frostworm thing, and it just stares at the body, at the remains of ice for a second, or just worming itself away.
it let a free meal go. Okay.
It wasn't here because it was hungry.
Yes, but I should point out that these creatures have what for intelligence? They either think about fucking or feeding. If it ain't going to be able to fuck, it's going to feed.
Unless it's full.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it wasn't here for food because it just ate.
Okay.
It's just here to fight that thing. You took care of it.
Oh, it was a territorial.
It was a
Actually, if it
territorial
was
thing.
territorial display, it might have actually challenged us because we just showed we were
Yeah.
dominant over another one.
That's true, but I'm trying to save your lives here. Give me a break.
Neston's
Well,
in orbit.
The
And
ones we're
Dorpy's
worried
no longer on this realm for
the
10
ones
minutes.
we're worried about dying are safe.
Yeah.
And it'll die before it could kill us. Actually, no, it's got Swallow. It could very easily kill Sastic. I don't think it could kill
Trailer.
Trailer. Could definitely kill Iceless if it ever managed to know she was there.
Yeah. she's
And it could
in the
kill
boat.
Nicholas easily.
Actually, they can't swallow. They don't have the
They
swallow
don't have
ability.
Swallow?
Nope, they
No.
have Trill.
They
They have cold, meaning their body itself is really cold. They have a breath weapon, and they have death throws.
Okay.
They do not have a swallow
So-
ability.
Thought they did have Swallow.
Yep, so did I, but I think purple worms do, but for some reason frost worms don't.
Yeah, purple worms do. It's the purple worm. Oh, purple worms don't get death throws.
That's the difference. Okay. About halfway through the intended time. Do we want to take a break? Because I'm sensing low energy. Get some food, or well, you can.
I'm in pain.
I know.
But we can take a break if that's desired.
I'm fine to continue on. I was just figuring it might help re-energize if we could.
It ain't re-energizing me.
I know.
I just wish I had.
Dorpy will reappear 10 minutes later, by the way.
Okay. I'll go get him.
It just pops out of the maze where he was.
Looking absolutely, completely confused. Like, what happened? What happened?
Where was that? Where was Dorpy?
Dobby was with friends, and then Dobby somewhere else. Dobby couldn't find way out. The way out
Was gone.
was gone. You want to know how much health Dorpy has left?
1.
1.
I think I have a scroll of true resurrection, so.
So if it comes to it, we can bring him back.
Yes, I have 1 scroll of true resurrection.
And it is reserved for Dorpy.
I'm going to activate one of my scrolls of cure critical wounds mass.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yes. I don't know how the fuck mass.
I'll be back while you do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cure critical wounds is 4d8. So mass is a maximum of, I don't know, 40?
Mass is 48 plus, 40, but it's a caster level 20, so.
Yeah, so it would be 20.
Roll 48. Mass cure light wounds. How many people does this cure or heal?
Mm-hmm.
Target 1 creature per level. Okay, so I can target everybody.
Just 20. Yeah. Oh, exactly what Dorpy needed.
38.
Exactly what the damage is. Oh, 30. Yeah.
38. So everyone
Okay,
should
so
be back at
close.
full.
No, not full, because the damage for full damage was 40.
Was it?
It's close. Yeah.
Oh, Malene will be back at full because she's fucking only took half the
Yeah,
damage.
she took half damage. I mean, Dorby's close. He's 2 points away.
That was
So will
one
everybody who's-
scroll. So
Yeah.
I used 2 scrolls this battle. Both are ridiculously high level.
Mhm.
If I hadn't used it though, Dorpy would have died more than likely.
Probably. Well, actually, not really, because it wasn't gonna fight you if you guys didn't make it fight you.
And Neston can float back
Fly back
down.
down. Yeah, flutter her back to the ground.
She fucking took off like a bat out of hell.
I just hear the frantic as she flies up, her wings flapping.
Yes. Because she used the dash action.
Yep.
Could have used run and got a lot further.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back. Trilo gets 38 hit points back.
I lost 20, but thanks.
Yeah, so you're back to full.
They used a mass cure scroll. So everybody got it. So Sastic and Dorpy are both at 2 points less than full.
My
As
my
is
my,
Isis.
my worry about that fight was the trill.
The trill, yeah. Didn't get a chance to use it. So
Trill is worse than its death throws.
It can stun anybody who fails the save.
What type of thing is it?
Will save.
it is. We'll see. Yeah.
Remember, we have Neston who could just counter song that because it's a sonic attack.
Mm.
But then again, Neston was 180 feet away, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it would have worked. They wouldn't have heard you playing or singing or whatever. Which they have to hear you do to do it. Okay. So that happened.
Yep.
I think we're gonna take a break for a few minutes.
Okay.
We'll be
We'll be
back,
back.
guys. Or Winglands, I don't know if Pug's still here.
Yeah. We're back.
Hola. Okay, so that happened. And then continue onward. Set up camp. Do the same for a couple days. Percentile.
Dope rope, you can roll it.
I haven't rolled lower than a 50 today.
On percentiles. So it's light snowfall. It's really cold. It's just winter. A fairly average day you expect in winter.
I can't imagine it'd be doing too well for the two pixies in the group. I mean, we're so small.
Got so little body mass.
I imagine Iceless looks jealously at Neston riding in like Malene or Trailer's hair.
Trailer's hair especially, yeah.
Yeah, because it's poofy and
Yeah.
whoa.
Especially because Trailer's surrounded by a field that just keeps the cold out.
I need a D5. One.
One again.
No, last one was a 4.
I've rolled a 1 on a D5 today sometime.
Oh. Might have been. Yeah, it was when you encountered the Pumpkin King. Okay. Yes. Alright, you're traveling 2-ish days after the encounter with the frostworms. And you come across this woman.
Oh shit, we're fucked. Game over.
She is
Fucking a
currently.
hive in the winter court. We're fucked.
She is walking along with purposeful stride, holding herself very prim and properly, but also in a way that strikes you as elegant and even a little sexy. And her eyes cast upon your group, and she nods in greeting, slowly, with intent.
Curtsy, curtsy now.
And Iceless does a curtsy again.
Looks like the White Witch from Narnia. I see it.
I see it. I see it.
I see it, Pog.
So I assume you all curtsy or bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And she looks upon you all and says, "Greetings, travelers. Where perchance are you headed?"
I don't remember the name of the area that Oberon generally keeps as his.
It was just referred to as Oberon's doorstep or Oberon's keep.
Malena
Nicholas
say
is
they're
just going to
heading
keep quiet. Nicholas is going to say they're just keeping quiet because they're letting Iceless handle it.
Malena say they're heading to Oberon's keep.
A single eyebrow just quirks up in a bit of a point as she raises it and says, "And what perchance would you be doing there?"
Seeking an audience.
I see. Audiences with Oberon are hard to come by.
We
Might I
have a
ask what this
feeling.
audience is for?
um, trying to think. I can't words at it. Words at the problem till it goes away. um, something along the lines of they were requested to be here and doing so causes great risk to others. Whatever
I
it
would
de-
request.
whatever a fucking 40 on the dice will do for that.
She says, "And what perchance was the reason you were summoned here?"
We weren't exactly summoned, so to speak. I mean, we teleported here.
You're sent here by a fucking genie.
Yes. For a precious reward from Iceless. She'll look at Iceless and say, "I'm not entirely sure that I know how to answer that." I mean,
Isa
she got a
sighs.
diplomacy out the ass, but I don't know if she knows how to answer that one.
Iceless remains like not fully curtsied anymore, but keeps her gaze, not
Yeah.
making eye contact, etc. As she says, "It was requested of me that we bring this group here for the benefit and safety of the material plane." The woman
Who would dare
smiles a
make
bit and says, "What?"
and who would dare make such a request?
There's a reason she did not say Titania.
Yeah, because Queen of the Summer Court, we're in the Winter Court.
And the woman smiles a bit and says, "Very interesting. What could put the material plane in such drastic state of danger that would require bringing these ones of the material plane here?" Isis responds, "A matter of the gods. It appears they are of great interest to a rather
Nefarious?
malicious god." The woman looks over at the group in general and says, And you would still return, knowing the dangers?
I don't think returning is an option.
Well, that's what's insinuated you want to do.
Maybe insinuated, but I don't think it's an option. We're going to Oberon to find options.
Yeah.
Because here, those that were threatened, he can just go, and they're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they step through a fucking, like a door and they're in the Feywilds.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Malene will say, in all honesty, I don't think returning is an option with the gods requesting our presence here. But we seek an audience so that we may find other options.
Understandable. Well, seeing as you have such a heavy burden on your shoulders, I would like to grant you my blessing, being
Oh, Jesus Christ.
so worthy as you are. And she just lifts her hand in a kind of like from the back going up, then flips it in front of her face and blows into it with the fingers pointed to you all. And beautiful, whimsical snowflakes flutter out and land and encompass you all, landing on each member of the party's forehead, one each. And they melt into your skin, and you feel a little luckier.
A little luckier.
Each one of you can re-roll any one die roll with an unlimited duration until you use it.
Okay.
And you can do that after knowing the results.
Bitch, you can't claim my life. Nefarious will have a problem with that.
No. So she
Hey,
smiles.
that would be bad. I just thought Malene makes the deal for her own life. You can't claim it. Nefarious will protect it.
Unless they're more powerful than Nefarious.
Nefarious is considered a vestige. He's outside of all known boundaries. You literally cannot break a pact with them.
Anyway, so she does that, and you all feel a little bit luckier, a little bit more like fate is a little more on your side. And she looks you all over and gives a slight head bow and says, I wish you luck on your journey. As she continues on her way.
That did not feel like a winter hike, eh? Red flags just turned crimson. Yes.
Iceless takes a breath as she raises her head again and says, that could have gone worse.
Could have gone better too. I feel like she's going to collect on that.
Oh, trust me, that's about as good as it was going to get with her. You are quite fortunate.
Quite fortunate to still be alive.
Yeah.
She'll ask who that was as well.
She will respond, that was Chione. She is referred to as a snow maiden. She's a wind nymph.
A very powerful wind nymph.
And she is as beautiful as she is powerful. And some say not in her presence, that she is almost as powerful as the Winter Queen.
Oh, Jesus, fuck!
She can be quite moody. If she deems you unworthy, you will be what's the word? Attacked
Smoked?
with no, not smoke. She holds power over ice and snow. If she is angered, she will send powerful flurries and blizzards to any that she deems unworthy.
So, what Winglands had just said. Executed.
Regardless, let's continue.
Yes. Quickly, please. Let's go.
We travel for a couple more days. Percentile.
This is a dope roll. I had spicy chicken nugs.
Good for you. I don't like spicy. Weather is about the same as it was the day before. Like almost perfectly the exact same. It's, kind of occasional light flurries, but not at all hindering to travel. I need a D4.
2.
2.
Hey, what do you know? It's Adam.
You wish. Get us out of here, please.
Adam, can you solve all our problems, please?
What a price, my friends.
What's your price?
Bit
I
more than I
just
think you
figured
can
it out. Adam is a fae. Everything has its cost.
No, he's given stuff away for free before.
Even if he gives stuff away for free, it has a cost. It just isn't monetary.
Okay. Okay. So, you all are going about your business, traveling along. When you see a group of of course this didn't give me a freaking level CR. Oh, there it is. You see a what the fuck? What is my computer doing? this creature watching you from a
Frost
little ways off the
pixies.
trail.
Ice
No,
pixies.
that's the size they are.
Oh, they're
Medium.
medium? Ice nymphs? Oh god, if it was winter court pixies, we'd be in trouble. Because you got a material plane pixie and a fucking summer pixie here. Shit would go sideways.
She's just fluttering there, watching you.
Okay. I don't know what she is, but I don't want to piss her off. Even if we could kill her and we don't want to, it might draw the ire of the Winter Queen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it be.
Yeah, just leave it be.
Okay.
Try to scoot past it.
You watch it as it watches you. Any passerby?
Sweet, we can get out of here. Go, 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 go! Quick, before she changes her mind. And she's just like, that's a weird group of people traveling.
Especially here.
I swear I could smell a summer pixie there. It's not worth my trouble.
And you continue on another day or so, and you see in the distance blossoming flowers and bright green leaves as you approach the spring forest.
I take it we've been traveling as close to the center of the wheel as
just
possible.
to minimize travel time. Yeah.
It doesn't even minimize travel time. It avoids us ending up anywhere near the winter capital or citadel.
Yeah, or the fall one at that point.
Yeah,
fall isn't great either.
We avoid the citadels where all the high fae generally are.
Yeah. Lost fae? Question mark. Or there ends up being more possibilities.
Things are going to be crazy. At least leaving the winter court, we don't have to worry so much about threats from the high fae.
Yeah.
Because
spring court's a little nicer, typically.
They've still got some of the darker tendencies, but they're more friendly and more about partying. So we're about to enter into Party Central.
Get up. That will be it for today. We got a good 3 hours ish in.
Yeah, just over 3 hours.
Yep.
Thank you for coming out and chatting to us.
Yeah, Pug and Wing Lancer.
We appreciate it.
Anyone who watches this on YouTube later, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit.
Yeah. Do the doobly-doo thingies.
We'll see you all at some point.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.